Where's Bulbasaur? There it is. Right, so now let's actually play this game. Hello there, welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? Okay. I'm Phantom. Right, so your name is Phantom. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. That's a long time. What is his name again? How are you forgetting your own grandson's name? My goodness. Alzheimer's, huh? Maybe you shouldn't be doing research on elusive creatures if you can't even remember simple things like that. That's right, I remember now. His name is Blue. Phantom. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. And why go on a Pokemon adventure when we can play? But right. Mom, I am about to leave home at the ripe age of 10 and never come back. Right, all boys leave home someday. It says so on TV. Professor Oak next door is looking for you. Wow, thanks. Alright, now let's just go straight to getting our Pokemon, and I've already know what one we want. Or I want. This is going to make things quite a bit difficult. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Blue, let me think. If you have to think on why your grandson is visiting you, then it might be time to retire, sir. But whatever. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Phantom. There are 3 Pokemon here. Ha! They are inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I only have 3 left. But you can have one. Choose. Hey, Gramps, what about me? Frankly, I think that if he's letting Blue's rival have their pick first, This is favoritism and not like any I've ever heard. Usually they rig it for their child or grandson. What's going on here? Be patient, Blue. You can have one too. Right. Now, I already know who I want. That's right, we're going with the fire type. I mean, he's my first Pokemon, so naturally, for our first playthrough, we're gonna be going Charizard. So, you want the fire Pokemon, Charmander? Give me. This Pokemon is really energetic. Phantom received the Charmander. Yay! Yes, we're naming him. And for this name, we are actually going to name him the same thing as his ability, Blaze, so... And now... I'll take this one then. Yep. Yeah, personally, I think that Blue should always have an Arcanine. I don't know why, that just seems like a him Pokemon. Anyways, let's have our battle. Okay, this battle should not be too hard. Unless they start lowering our defense. But it should still be okay. Yeah, honestly, because we go first, as long as everything's on, as long as our defense isn't lower any more than their attack, we should win. Does it matter at this point? Probably not. Yeah, so we're just going to take this Squirtle out. And now our little guy is a higher level. Yay! Okay. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Phantom Gramps, smell ya later. Okay, now we're gonna follow shortly after, but we do have to pick up the parcel for Professor Oak. But we're also gonna want to toughen our Charmander, Mr. Blaze, up a little bit. I don't want him to be strong enough to one-shot the wild Pokemon, but I think that we could probably get him to level 8 before we go deliver the parcel. Now, this would take forever, but fortunately... Oh. What's Pidgey doing getting not scratch, attack, a critical hit? Oh gosh. Okay. And now we'll actually take a break to go to the Pokemon Center. We don't want Charmander fainting. Not this early in the game. Yeah, no, we're not doing this. And there we go. Yeah, that should be the Pokemon Center. Yeah. Hey, heal my Pokemon. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. We heal your Pokemon back to perfect health. Shall we heal your Pokemon? Yes, please. Okay, we'll need your Pokemon. Thank you. Your Pokemon are fighting fit. We hope to see you again. There's a Pokemon Center in every town I hit. They don't charge any money either. Yep. Alright, so we want our Charmander at level 8 before we can catch Pokemon, but we can pick up the parcel. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? That's right. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Will you take it to him? Sure. And now we've got a package to deliver. Nope. Now we could just go straight there, but I don't want to go there with a level 7 Charmander. We need a level 8 to show that we haven't been slacking off. We're almost there. There we go. See, that wasn't so hard. Honestly, I don't think we can beat it. Okay, now let's go deliver this to Professor Oak. Oh, Phantom, how is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What, you have something for me? Yep, here you go. Ah, this is the custom Pokeball I ordered. We never get to know what the Pokeball is, but he ordered it. Thank you. Gramps. What did you call me for? Oh, right, I have a request of you two. On the desk there is my invention, Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech economicpedia. Phantom and Blue, take these with you. Thank you. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. He really is too old. I mean, half the time he can't even remember his grandson's name. I can't do it, so I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it to me. All to me. Phantom, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Phantom. Haha. Why? Eh. The best part is, at least in Pokemon Fire Red, you can still get one. Gramps asked you to run an errand. Here, this will help you. Apparently, she doesn't like blue nearly enough. Okay, now we're ready. Wild Pidgey appeared. Hello, Pidgey. And now we use Scratch. Oh yeah, you can survive that. Wait. He didn't give us Pokeballs. Huh. Okay. Well, anyways. Yep. Heal my Charmander. Thank you. Right, I did not know that he doesn't give you Pokeballs in the original. So, right. I guess we're buying Pokeballs. How much money do we have? I did not check from our rival battle. Oh yeah, we've got a decent amount. Is that a glitch? Or that might just be showing me all of the known gym leaders, because that doesn't show the badges. Obviously, I have not played this version. Should we just spend all of our... Oh, yeah, that's right. It doesn't count the amount of money that you have, so we have to... Yeah, we can buy 15. We don't need 15, do we? Alright, we'll just take 6 maybe? Yeah, let's take 6. We'll be spending a lot of time here in the future. I cannot tell. So let's go catch some Pokemon. And here's our first encounter. Hello, Rattata. And now we can use Scratch. A non-damaging move. I thank you for that, little rat. Now come. Stay in there so that I may level you up to level 20, I think it is. And then put you in the box where you'll never be used again. Woohoo! Bites anything when it attacks, small and very quick. It is a common sight in many places. We do not want to give him a nickname. And there's our second catch of this area. And of course it's gonna hurt us. And it got a crit. Oh my goodness, that did so much damage. We are very over level for wild Pokemon now. Alright, Pidgey was caught. Woohoo! New Pokédex data will be added for Pidgey. Pidgey, a common sight in forests and woods. It flaps its wings at ground level to kick up blinding sand. No, we do not want a nickname for it either. But, oh, we will be moving around our Pokemon because we want to level Rattata up a little. Okay. Now, of course, we also don't want Rattata fighting. We'll just level it up to level 5, then we'll stop by the Pokemon Center. Okay, now we can just do that. Okay, actually our Charmander Blaze might not be able to last till it's level 5. Okay, Rattata really can't take anything on his own, but if we do that, thank goodness this is not a Nuzlocke. Okay, now let's go back to the Pokemon Center. And we'll actually, we're gonna do this quickly. Oh, yeah. And then let's come back down here. And okay, now that Rattata is to level 5. Is this the path that nope, that's not. Okay, here it is, Victory Road. Now, if that's a Rattata, so are Minkies findable here? Don't know about Minkies, but that's a Spearow. It's probably going to take out Pidgey. No? I think that we should just throw a Pokeball now. Okay, there we go. Spearow was caught. Pokédex entry. Let's see. Eats bugs in grassy areas. It has to flap its short wings at high speed to stay airborne. And no name for it. Okay. We will actually be having to swap. There's what we're looking for. And now let's try to catch it. And now, there we go. We've got one of the two. And stiffens its ears to sense danger. the larger it turns, the more powerful its venom. And we do not want to name it. What one do we have again? It was yeah. So we can just go ahead and knock this guy out. Okay, at this point, we're just going to go see if we can get into the rival battle. Hey, Phantom, you're going to Pokemon League? Forget it, you probably don't have any badges. The guard won't let you through. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Did my Pokemon get any stronger? Well, why don't we find out, Mr. Blue? Oh. That's how high level your Pokemon are? This might be a bit tougher than I thought. Oh well, if he beats all of our Pokemon, then he beats all of our Pokemon. But let's just Ember. Okay, Oh, that was a crit. Okay. Then we probably need to hit it twice. Yep. Of course they get a crit. Yeah, we're gonna have to gang up on Squirtle with all of our Pokemon. It outspeeds. But that's okay, Spearow can survive a few hits. I figure that we probably won't be able to go Growl since with the... Well, that happened. With the HP and level of all of the Pokemon we have, we probably have to land a bunch of Growls to have a chance using that strategy. So instead, we're just gonna whittle it down. That was a crit and it did nothing. Bye, Pidgey. Nidoran is probably not going to be able to accomplish anything. Oh, never mind. They opt for the Tail Whip. Interesting choice. Turns out, Nidoran can't do a thing. Okay, we're gonna be sending out our Rattata. And we got a critical hit. That's cool. Okay, Blaze, you need to outspeed. Come on, buddy. And... dang it. We were close. Okay. Okay. Yeah, am I great or what? Sure, you're great, Blue. Happy. Okay, let's try that again. I don't know if my Pokemon got any stronger. Why don't we find out? Okay, I actually can't be making comments like that since we're back here because I lost. We'll eat that gust. Why was that a critical hit? And again, we do nothing, so... let's go straight into Blaze. Sand attack failed. Let's go to Embers, it looks like. And now we high rolled on the first one. And now we're missing. It was bound to start happening eventually. Alright. You know what? I think we're losing this battle too. Cool. Let's get the sand out of Blaze's eyes, send Spearow to finish the job. Unless Spearow can't, which, looking at his level, we probably need to spend a bit more time training our Pokemon. Yeah, we can't really be surprised. And why are they spamming sand attack? Okay. Okay, we need to land 3 tackles. Okay, let's just speed this up. Yep, let's change Pokemon. Let's use Pidgey. 'Cause why not? Okay, if last battle is anything to go off, we still get an Gust. There we go. It does a little bit of damage, which we are really gonna need. Now we can send the back out Nidoran. And now let's tackle... You really don't need to use Tail Whip Squirtle, but go ahead. Right, maybe another layer would have been better. And really, you're gonna use Tail Whip? Okay, Blaze should now be able to defeat this Squirtle. Unless it gets a critical hit, which it very well might. Okay, Scratch. Nope. What was I expecting? Right. Okay, new plan. Let's do what we probably should have done before and start training our Pokemon. And now let's switch. Now let's train up our Spearow actually. Since Spearow seems to be Spearow and the Blaze are the only ones on this team that are capable of doing anything. Right. Our whole team just got swooped by a Pidgey. Cool. Let's go to the Pokemon Center. Thank you. Okay. Actually, I don't want to go through the tutorial catching. No. I'd rather lose to my rival again. Okay, let's actually not do that. Instead, we can train here a little bit, see if we can find the Pokemon that we're missing. Usually I know that over on Victory Road you can find Minky. I don't know if we're in the wrong patch of grass, though I don't know if there is a wrong patch of grass, but I'm gonna assume that there is since we have not found Minky, and that will also explain where the other Nidoran is. So let's just train up a little bit. Can you take this or will this? Nope. Let's see how long you can go before something knocks you out. Wow, we're just really just living on 4 HP. Oh, right. I forgot that that would eventually happen. Okay, now that that's happened, let's switch you, train up our Rattata. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I think Nidoran female needs help. Whoop. Okay. Okay. Although small, its venom barbs render this Pokemon dangerous. The female has smaller horns. And let's just put it straight in the box. Okay, our rat now knows Quick Attack. That's cool and all. And our rat has been knocked out. Oh, you did not go to the box. Well, it looks a little bit healthier on the back. Okay. We've done a bit of training. I think that it might now be time to heal up and try our rival battle for the 3rd time. Yikes. Okay, fighting fit, thank you. Let's actually take, oh, that's the Pokédex. Let's take a look at our Pokemon, and we are going to want to start with Spearow. And let's go beat up Blue. I probably should be less confident than I am, but whatever. I think you know the answer to if my Pokemon have gotten any stronger, Blue. Okay, let's send out our bird against his bird. But there's a big difference between our two flying Pokemon. You see, his is going to stick with him forever and ever. Ours, once it evolves, it's out of here. Good job. Good job. You're one step closer to being thrown into the box for life. Yay. Okay. We're again just going to go for pecks. And apparently we're gonna be missing a lot. Okay, new plan. If we can't land a peck, then we'll just lair. Oh yeah. By the way, be very aware of your eyes. This game is out to kill them. I don't think he can. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, wow. Will one of you guys hit each other? I don't care who. There we go. A critical hit. Cool. Now let's use Scratch. Oh yeah, I should have read that. Well, bye Blue, smell you later. Oh. Well, if that's where we get Mankey, I have to do that track again. Oh well. Let's switch you to... I don't care about this, okay. Guess we're beating up another Pokemon. Okay, we'll get a few encounters here. See if Mankey spawns. Mankey might only exist in more recent games here for people who use and pick Charmander. You know, people like me. Yeah, I don't see any. So, guess there's no Mankeys there. Oh well. Oh well. Heal my Pokemon, thank you. Okay, out we go, and now it's... Oh, really? No first tutorial? Yay! What a lovely day to walk around. I don't believe that there's any new encounters in... Oh! Okay, we can encounter Weedle. Okay, that's cool and all, but... Oh, we've been poisoned. Cool, let's go here. You may die among the bugs. Okay. We aren't gonna catch any Pokemon right now, though we do have to catch all of the Pokemon. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna train up Spearow. So... Oh, Kakuna. Okay. Oh, that's a Pikachu. Yeah. We're gonna get all of our Pokemon to, how about level 15? Except for we're gonna leave Blaze alone for right now. So everyone but Blaze. Now, for this, the rules are quite simple, as it's my first playthrough, so no Nuzlocking or anything. I honestly don't think that I'd be able to actually survive a Nuzlocke. But we do have one Nuzlocke-like rule, which is I can't use items during battle. I think that's the first Caterpie we've encountered. Looks like Spearow's out of PP, so we're just going to Pidgey this. Yay, Pidgey finally got to do something. And we're gonna let Pidgey do a few more somethings. Pikachu said no. Okay. I think we'll probably be needing to visit Nurse Joy after this. Okay. That's that then. Actually, let's talk to some of these people. Yeah, no, I don't think there's any point in talking to these people. Actually, maybe we should try training up our level 3. So, let's just do a few tackles. Can you beat another one? Nope, you cannot. Okay. So, as I was saying, there are a few Nuzlocke-like rules, only 2, which is we can level past gym leaders, but we are not allowed to use Pokemon who are past the gym leader level cap. What's more, we have to always use name Pokemon against the gym leaders if we have them, and we are not allowed to use more Pokemon than the gym leaders. So, obviously, Blaze cannot level above level 14. And no items in battle. But, of course, other than that, things should be pretty simple, like a normal playthrough. We do not have to murder any Pokemon who lose. But Nidoran is gonna lose here, so you're doing a great job, Nidoran. I'm so glad that I just have to evolve you and then I can never look at you again. Let's ember this bird. Okay. Let's actually have the bugs kill our Nidoran. Oh, poor Nidoran. Poor Nidoran. If only if you could do something. We're gonna be here a while. But, anyways, back to talking about the rules. So, we are going to be completing the Pokédex and beating the game, and that's why we're doing what we're doing right now. Which another word for this is complete and total suffering. So, yeah. Oh, can't use tackle anymore. So let's swap in Blaze. There we go. And now let's switch you for our level 2 Pidgey. Oh my goodness, oh. That was awful. Right, I think we're gonna have to do some special training for our poor Pidgey. Apparently this forest is not friendly to level 2s. But that's okay, we can just work with our Spearow. He's the golden child. And of course, that's a Pikachu. And Spearow's growing so fast. So, of course, we're trying to level all of the Pokemon except for the ones I plan on using against Brock. Now, as for the ones that I plan on using against Brock, you'll see soon enough that, yeah, it's gonna be a battle. Not a good one, but a battle. Our Spearow is almost to where we want him. But with only 6 more, I don't think he'll be getting there in this session of running through grass. So, we'll have to go to the Pokemon Center yet again. Okay. Now let's switch you for our Rattata. Let's quick attack. We're just gonna quick attack everything right now, because I don't see any reason not to. And Rattata is growing well. I actually kind of want to evolve this Rattata before the first gym, so we'll see how that goes. We're almost out of tackles, but not quite yet. And we aren't yet one-shotting everything, so that's a bit unfortunate. But we're close, and we are out of tackle, so and level 12 is not bad. Thank you, Rattata, for being some of the easier of the Pokemon I've got to level up. But my goodness, there are a lot of Pokemon here. Oh yeah, by the way, chat. How's the sound? Right, because I've got sound on somewhat. So I'm just checking to see if you can hear me. So, how about now? Is it still easy to hear me? If you're having troubles hearing me, I do want to know. But I'm guessing it's fine. No one's telling me otherwise. So, And Rattata still can't one-shot the Kakunas. What about the Weedles, if we ever see any? Yep, you can one-shot the Weedles. That's good. Okay. So, now that we're one-shotting most things. Oh. We should be able to quickly. Oh, that was the last PP point. So let's switch you with. You, I think, are the only one that has PP left. Tackling it is. We're gonna be in these battles for a while, aren't we? Oh well. No, Pikachu almost took you out, but not quite. I'm honestly surprised that the female Nidoran has lasted this long. You can. And you now know Scratch. That's cool. How long until you evolve, though? I believe you evolve around level 16, maybe? We might have to go ahead and get you to level 16. Now, there is another thing that should be known. Because of how things are in this game, I am going to complete the Pokédex. And to do that, I have to either boot up another game and trade, and then do another game and trade. And it just gets ridiculous. So because of that, I am allowed to use a few cheats, but only the ones necessary to get version exclusive Pokemon. And like, I believe you only get 2 Moonstones in this game, and one of them is a hidden item. So naturally, we will be allowed to, cheat to get more Moonstones. I believe that everyone else is out of attacks. So, yeah. Here, Blaze, you can have them. There we go. But yeah, just figured you should know that, chat. Welcome to Pokemon Center. Yes, heal my Pokemon. And thank you. And I will never be seeing you again. Okay, that's not true. We'll be seeing her in about 30-ish minutes. That maybe not, because I've been here for about an hour, and maybe that's enough. Maybe I should call it quits and take a break. But on the other hand, I don't really feel like it. Let's just quickly, I don't know. But we do still have a lot of Pokemon to defeat. We might be in over our heads with the amount of leveling we want to get done. Okay, leveling I want to get done. I don't need trainer tips. There we go. And now we can go to scratches. I don't really know what to say now. I've been talking for quite a bit, and it might be worthwhile to... Oh, poison sting. That's cool. Not really gonna be useful here where honestly we're encountering more poison types than not. So, but you're leveling well. We might be able to finish leveling you up before we have to go since you're so close. How much more XP could you need? Maybe 100 more? I don't know, just beat the Pikachu up. Okay, and now... Okay, not yet where you need to be to level up, so let's go to 16, see if that's what you need. Because I don't remember when you level up. And now we're stuck using Poison Sting. Which isn't the worst, I suppose. And there we go. And I might just check how much more XP everything we're beating gives you about. And if we're averaging, I say you get roughly 25 per encounter, because some give you 22, some give you 30. Yeah, that's what I say. Level up, you need 129 more points. Okay, we can do that. We'll be able to do that before you run out of poison stings. Yeah. We should be... There we go. That's the level you need to evolve. Cool. Yeah, look at you, able to take everything out easily. Sucks that we're about to put you in a box and never take you out, but you evolved. Yay! Now let's see if your brother-in can do it. Tackle, tackle, tackle. Horn attack. Okay. Let's actually just stick with tackles for now. Good job. Okay, so again, you only get like 2 moonstones in this, so should I evolve them immediately, or should I wait till I get the moonstones from Mount Moon? thoughts, anyone? Let's take out this Kakuna, and that's our last tackle. Now we can just Hun attack everything, and I mean, we could continue to use these guys after they have evolved, because Nidoking after Badge 1 is really, really nasty. I would not want to fight anyone with a Nidoking, but I wouldn't want to do that to other trainers either, so you know what? Maybe not. We'll just box them. And that's all of the PP points for our male Nidoran, so let's swap him with our troublesome Pidgey. Come on, you've got this. Yay! Come on, you can do this. Let's go! Our Pidgey's growing. He's going up in life. Woohoo! He now knows sand attack. We can now throw sand in people's eyes. Yay! It's a miracle that nothing has knocked him out yet. Woohoo! My goodness, Pidgey really just said, I'm ready to level up. Good job, Pidgey. You're doing something against bugs. Yeah, sure they're bugs, but you're doing it. You're out of PP. And we're just gonna scratch it. Pidgey needs the experience. Okay, now it is Spearow's turn. And this is not quite as exciting for me as it was watching Pidgey finally do something. Yeah, poor Pidgey. Imagine being Pidgey. Okay. Spearow is doing swell. Nothing can stand up to Spearow. Things are going much better now than the first rival fight. And I think that rival fights from now on should be a bit more doable than the one that we had was. Of course, that's assuming that we don't do anything dumb. And I know that I was just going to level them all to level 16 for now, but I feel like we might as well use up all of the pecs. So, yeah. Let's go. Good job, Spiro. My goodness, we're beating a lot of Cocoon Pokemon. And a Pikachu. And... okay, there we go. And we are almost done with the pecs. Just 4 more. 3. And 2. And you are done, Spiro. Let's give someone else a turn in the spotlight. Let's give Rattata a turn in the spotlight. And Rattata now knows Hyper Fangs. Rattata is now scary. Honestly, with Hyper Fangs, Rattata could probably take out Onix. But we're not going to be using Rattata. So let's just level him up. Get him as close to evolving as possible. The basics. There we go. Okay, we're to level 15. Guys, we are 5 levels away from evolving this rat and being done with it forever. And we only got it an hour ago. Maybe not even that long ago. But to be honest, it is a lifesaver that we can just speed through these battles like this. 'Cause we would have been here for so long without getting Rattata this high level. We are almost out of Hyper Fangs, so we're soon going to be doing quick attacks. But Hyper Fang did carry us all the way to level 16, so... And now we are out of Hyper Fangs, and everything is on quick attack. Why do I keep hitting Tail Whip? We want quick attack. There we go. Quick attack that. Quick attack you. And you're done. There goes that. And last. Well, almost last. We still have 13 more. 12. 11, 10, 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And now that's everyone. So let's head right on down to Nurse Joy. There we go. And now we come over here. Someone's PC, accessing someone's PC, access Pokemon storage system, deposit. Oh yeah, that's right, we can only deposit one of them. Right. And we've seen 17 and we've owned 7. But don't worry, we will fix that soon enough. But for now, it's time, really. So let's save the game, and that is all. So, yeah. And end of stream. Goodbye.